Good evening. It's NNX from the Northwestern News Network, where we give you your news faster than you can eat a bowl of mac and cheese. I'm Sylvie Slotkin.
And I'm Marcella Gunnell. Let's dive right into today's top stories. Evanston's elections are less than 2 months away, and the two candidates for mayor are ramping up their campaigns. NNN's Mila Branson has more on how incumbent Daniel Biss made his opening pitch to voters last week.
I'm here at Double Clutch Brewing Company, where crowds of supporters have gathered behind me to officially launch Mayor Biss's 2025 re-election campaign.
I'm honored to have so many friends and supporters and so much energy in the room.
Biss was first elected as mayor in 2021. Before that, he served as an Illinois state representative and senator. He also ran unsuccessfully for governor in 2018.
He knows who to talk to at the state. He knows who to talk to at the federal level. That sort of knowledge is invaluable.
Speaking to a packed crowd, Biss expressed concern over Trump administration policies, but promised to continue progressive action if reelected.
We have no choice but to stand up and be brave and be courageous and to fight.
Among the guests were U.S. Representative Jan Schakowsky and former council member Robin Rue Simmons.
My public support for my friend, our Mayor Daniel Biss.
Biss is facing off against Jeffrey Barini. The former board president of the nonprofit Arts for Life launched his campaign on January 17th.
My observations, Evanston, expects and deserves transparent leadership, and we weren't getting enough of that. And so I decided I had to run.
The Most Livable City Association, a group that opposed Mayor Biss's support of the Ryan Field project, has endorsed Barini, who feels Evanston got the raw end of the deal struck with Northwestern over the new stadium.
And we had a very strong hand of our own in terms of negotiation, and I believe we squandered that nearly completely.
Even with the competition, Biss's supporters seem unfazed.
He's clearly the best choice for the city. He's done great things, and I think he'll be doing great things in the future, too.
Biss says his launch party marks the start of more work to come.
I'm honored by the support. I feel like my responsibility is to go out and earn every single vote.
Reporting in Evanston, Mila Branson, Northwestern News Network.
Thanks, Mila.
Evanston's Dog Beach, located just south of Camp Biss, is closed right now due to melting ice shelves. But discussions are heating up inside the City Council's chambers over what to do about making sure the space is ADA compliant. The Dog Beach opened in 2022, but it's still not ADA compliant. The current sole source proposal would move the Dog Beach entrance to the same one Clark Street beachgoers use. But critics say the proposal is full of design flaws, from distant parking to a long boardwalk and even the combined entrance itself. Many council members also aren't satisfied with the existing plan. In a 5-4 vote last week, the city adopted council member Claire Kelly's proposal to contract with another firm to explore shorter options. Advocates hope that with more plans on the table from local firm GEI Consultants, a similar, cheaper, and more accessible solution can be found.
A vibrant new creative space has opened in Evanston. Located in a former boutique building on West Howard Street, Francis Glenn Studio is now a unique blend of event space, photography studio, and art gallery. Owner Tasha Francello Glenn and Dante, who spent years opening various studios around the Chicagoland area, have returned to Tasha's hometown to create a space that reflects their passion for art and community. Tasha's love for photography began in high school, leading her to build portfolios for aspiring models. Dante, with nearly 15 years of experience in street photography, says their differing perspectives bring balance to the studio. Evanston's diverse and welcoming artist community played a key role in their decision to set up shop here. The couple hopes to inspire young people by providing a space where art and education can come together. And NNN's Lulia Tekla is here in the studio to tell us more. So, how does Evanston differ from other locations of the studio?
Having opened studios in Chicago, Tasha and Dante feel Evanston is more welcoming. They describe Chicago as being a big segregated city, and so especially with Tasha having family, moral support in Evanston and clients she knows, it's just been very helpful to build a community here.
And what role do Tasha and Dante feel their background has had in their creative journey?
For Tasha, art made school enjoyable for her, and so it's been like a consistent thing in her life. With Dante, he didn't grow up around a lot of art, but his aunt did have like a dark room in their home, so he still was able to like grow up artistic. But yeah, they found a way to come together with art. They've done photo shoots together and such, so yeah, that's how they've done that.
Thanks, Lulia.
Community members of Evanston Skokie School District 65 gathered last week to listen in on proposed budget cuts, with parents and teachers taking to the podium to voice concerns that these cuts could impact their children's education. The district needs to offset more than $13 million in deficit spending, but board members say they aren't yet sure how the reduced spending will affect the district, with over $1 million slated to be cut from summer learning. A crucial lifeline may be out of reach for families who need it most. The district is focused on preserving critical investments while making programs more efficient.
There have been gaps. There's a lot of work to do. There are still students we can serve better.
D65 says reductions must be made by July 1st, the start of the next fiscal year.
With Valentine's Day just around the corner, Evanston is kicking off the month with a splash of color. This past Sunday, the Evanston Art Center hosted its youth open house featuring a variety of hands-on crafts, music, and exhibits. Families participated in activities like making bracelets, creating flower arrangements with tissue paper, and sketching, all while enjoying the creative space. Teen board members also contributed to the event, helping younger attendees with craft projects and sharing their passion for art. The Art Center will also introduce new summer camps and a fresh theme for spring, bringing even more opportunities for creative expression in 2025.
After years of planning and preparation, Northwestern's Block Museum has unveiled a new show that shows Chicagoland through the eyes of Indigenous artists. The exhibit, called Woven Being, Art for Chicagoland, was created in partnership with 4 Indigenous artists, either based in Chicago or connected to nations once displaced from the region. With over 80 pieces from 33 artists spanning several decades, the exhibit showcases a diverse range of styles and perspectives, all telling a story of connection and cultural richness. Curators say the exhibit is a celebration of both tradition and innovation, engaging visitors of all ages. It's a place where multiple generations come together to experience the legacy of Indigenous creativity. The exhibit will be on display until July 13th, so visitors have plenty of time to check out the collection.
During the winter, knitting and crocheting has become a popular way for students to stay creative and relax. Many are making scarves, bags, and even flower bouquets as a way to unwind. First-year Sanaya Newman joined Knit Western and found a community without the competition typical in other campus groups. She says it's a social space where she can improve her skills and be herself.
It's hard to find like a sort of community sense when it's just like your constant focus is just being better than somebody else. So I feel like me joining Knit Western, it gave me an outlet to actually want to learn and better my skills, and then as well like a social environment where I feel comfortable to be myself.
With midterms approaching, these students are using crocheting as a way to improve at their own pace while also creating a sense of community.
Wow, that sounds so lovely and relaxing. Do you know how to knit?
I've never learned how to knit, but I've always wanted to.
Well, you could go to Knit Western and learn.
I should definitely do that.
That's all for the time we have tonight. I'm Sylvie Slotkin.
And I'm Marcella Cano. Stay tuned for the Northwestern News Report and have a good night.